stuff is out there to do, to get. So as a little kid, I would wonder. I just couldn't automatically do things. I always had to ask questions. I remember when I was 8 years old, I used to see couples, they were 18 or 19, holding hands. I would ask, why are you together? They just look at me and smile. Oh, you'll find out. So I always question everything. And then as a teenager, I realized that the real quest in life was for the love supreme. And that would automatically include the lower level loves. But if we don't know the ultimate love, we can't really function properly in our ordinary loves. In fact, our so-called ordinary loves simply remain ordinary lusts. What can you do for my body and mind? And I can do a little bit for your body and mind. Let's see how long it lasts. Let's make a deal. After all, everybody needs somebody. It might as well be you. I always thought there must be something higher than that. The Bhakti Yogi knows how to relate to all living entities in a way that furthers their quest for enlightenment. That is real love. Instead of you're dealing with someone in such a way that you deepen their illusion. You could, for example, see yourself saying to someone, well, look, I don't know who I am, you don't know who you are, but anyway, let's just try to work something out. You help me get through the night, I help you get through the day, hey, Doesn't get any better than that, what do you want? And then you excuse yourself. How do you excuse yourself? Look, I didn't make the world this way, you didn't make the world this way. We're just trying to do the best we can, hey, Don't expect anything more than that. So that's why Krishna explains in Bhagavad Gita, what is night for the materialist is day for the transcendentalist, and vice versa. Each one thinks the other is crazy. The materialists think the transcendentalists are crazy. How could you give up all the good stuff? How could you turn your back on all the nice hedonistic thrills for some love supreme, some higher pleasure? Just grunt and get the pleasure from your physiology. If you get a bit refined in culture, try for some pleasure of the psychology. Leave it at that. So the transcendentalist considers that crazy. And the materialist considers the transcendentalist crazy. You're missing out on all the good temporary pleasures. Get back on that hedonistic treadmill and run. When you have higher knowledge, you'll be able to have higher pleasure. Otherwise, it can seem not worthwhile. Why should I strive for any higher level? Look what I have on the low level. And how do I know that there's a higher level anyway? Why not just feel good now? Go with the flow. But the best creatures for going with the flow are animals. Human beings are always hung up about something. They're neurotic about everything. Animals go with the flow. They're their body, and they don't question bodily goals. But a human being can do that. Therefore, when a human being neglects that higher consciousness of human life to pursue the same things animals get, it's a great tragedy. Therefore, the question, why not be a zombie? over schedule, so we're going to go right into our mantra chanting. If you have more questions, what you can do is see me later tonight after your sumptuous dinner. The dinner we serve here will make your questions even more relevant. Because the food we serve here is surcharged with spiritual consciousness, Krishna consciousness. And therefore you'll become infected by higher ambitions. Just like the bite of a zombie supposedly infects you and you become a zombie. So the food we serve here gives you the impetus for rising to a higher level. Because the consciousness of the cooks focuses, as they're cooking the food, it focuses on surcharging the food with the highest intentions. Sometimes people ask us, wow, this food here is something special about it. I can't put my finger on it. What is it? So we want you to find that out, and then we'll be happy later in the night to see anyone who wants to ask questions. Thank you very much.